Well, today, guys, we're going to see if we can play modern metal tuned up. Let's get into it. So what's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. My name's Ray. I'm a guitar player here on YouTube. Happy Monday if you're watching this in real time. If you're watching it live, I hope you're going to have a great week. And if you're catching it at a later date, I hope you're doing well, all right? Today is a little bit of a science experiment. So about 2 weeks ago, I dropped a video titled, "Can you play modern metal in standard tuning?" And that video did very, very well. And it was pretty much a general consensus that, yes, you could play heavy and play modern metal in standard tuning. But there was one person that commented on that video and said, next you got to do, can you do modern metal tuned up? So obviously, here we are today. I'm going to do that. So what I did is I created a demo song, a full-on fleshed out song using F standard. Now this is 1 octave up from the tuning that Meshuggah uses. They use F standard but an octave down with an 8 string. So now we're a full octave up. And I'm using my Jim Root Strat, the ebony board Strat with the cream white finish, the rare Strat that I love so much. That is a guitar that is used for F standard. The string gauge is 10 to 46. Now that is pretty hefty for F standard tuned up. I wasn't really going to go out and buy some 8s or even 9s. I just had some 10s laying around, so that is what is on that guitar. I'm using my EVH 5153 EL34 50 watt head with a nice Ibanez Tube Screamer in front of that using the Universal Audio aux box. And Superior Drummer 3 is the drums. So after the demo song, guys, we'll come back and we'll decide, hey, can you in fact play modern metal tuned up? And then I'll talk about the things that I liked and didn't like when playing an F standard and my overall summary and all of my findings with this highly scientific experiment. All right, guys? So without further ado, here's the demo song. Alright, guys, so that's the song, and can you play modern metal tuned up? Honestly, guys, I'm gonna say no. And reason being is because metal itself is kind of known for having a bit of a heavier and a lower timbre and just an overall lower sound. And I think once you start to get past standard tuning, I really think you lose the whole metalness of your overall guitar and bass and just track sound. I think metal is kind of known for being tuned down, or it's not even tuned down, just for having a certain amount of bass and just lower frequencies. And I think once you get out of E standard and you start to go up and up, it really just doesn't sound like metal. It's kind of starting to sound more poppy and more just like a different flavor of rock. And I think metal is just known for having that nice low end. And it wasn't heavy enough for me. Yes, you can play heavy and standard, and I guess you could play heavy in F standard, but you know what I mean? It's just like, it wasn't metal to me. That's just my own personal, humble opinion. So that's pretty much the overall summary in terms of what I didn't like about F standard and tuning up. But the main thing that I did like about tuning up is it just creates a different variety and something new and refreshing with the overall instrument that is the guitar. Now, I only personally went up a half step, but if you were to keep going up, it really just reconfigures the fretboard, kind of like when you're tuning down, right? And there's like all the notes change, and you know, your theory will change a little bit. Well, the reverse side of things can be added to when you tune up, right? I mean, it does the exact same thing. And so if you're looking for a bit of variety, if you want to use a different tuning for, you know, an upscale for tuning up, you can really use it for a different, you know, type of little nuance, and you can really use it for creating some really cool things for your own personal stuff. And so going forward, I really think I could personally use F standard or even F sharp or G, whatever I decide to tune up to. I could really use it for just a tool, another flavor, another tool in the toolbox. You know what I mean? Just like something I could really just grab if I wanted to use it for, like, you know, like some sort of soundscape, ambient stuff. But going forward, I really don't think tuned up metal sounds very good in my own humble, honest opinion. All right. So guys, have you ever tuned your guitar past standard? If you have, what are your thoughts on the tuning? What are your thoughts on the overall track that I came up with, my overall sound? I'd love to hear from you guys. And guys, seriously, I hope you have a great week. Thank you so much for watching, and just thank you so much for your continued support. I got a lot of great stuff coming up, really awesome stuff. So just be on the lookout for all that stuff, man. And just as always, man, I really thank you guys for continuing to support me and just hanging out on my channel. And lastly, a huge thank you to all my patrons. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. A huge shout out to Steve, the winner of the Patreon Schmivelway. I can't say the G word because Patreon doesn't like that word. But yeah, he asked for a looper pedal from Boss. So a huge shout out to you, dude. And thank you to all my patrons. So I'm out here, guys. Stay metal, and I'll see you guys next time.